I have a lot of mint growing. And so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna harvest as much as I can because I can't use all this and it'll go bad over time. Like it'll start yellowing and not really do very well. And the more I cut it, the more will grow, it'll be fresher. And I like to use mint for tea. So this is a great time for me to cut it all back and dry it, which I'll show you how to do that too. But today I wanna show you how to harvest your mint. So let me show you where you wanna cut your mint, or really most herbs. You wanna cut above the leaf node. So right here, so you would never cut here, this is below the leaf node, you wanna cut above. And if you see here, there's already 2 new leaves growing, which is what you want because then this plant is gonna grow out and be bushy versus just growing tall. So I'm gonna take my cut right there, and there you go. And then you can harvest that mint. And you'll just continue to do that all around the plant, and you will get more growth as you cut. Just make sure you cut above that leaf node. Next, you want to wash that mint thoroughly because there are definitely some bugs in here and dirt. So give it a really good wash, and then we're going to lay it all flat to dry. The next thing I like to do when I am drying is I like to strip the stems off. Now you don't technically have to, and you could also do it after it's dry, but I just find it easy to do. So if you grab along the top, you can just pull down and the leaves come right off, and just kind of find a nice dry spot and pick off the rest to let the leaves dry out. You need them completely dry. Now, it can take a couple weeks to fully dry if you're gonna do drying in this method. So I just get a big paper towel, put it somewhere in a darker, not really in the bright sun, but spot that gets good airflow, so not humidity. And then I will show you what it looks like when it's all complete. Lay everything out flat so it can get lots of good airflow, not in direct sunlight. And this will take about 2 weeks for everything to get fully dry. So this has been 2 weeks and you can hear the crunch. Everything is fully dry, which is what you want. You want to make sure there is no moisture at all, or that will create mold inside the jar. So grab it all. I like to put it in and not actually crunch it up. I find that when you crunch it up into little pieces right before you use it for tea, it will be more fresh. So I'm just grabbing all the pieces and gently sort of putting them in a glass jar that has been thoroughly cleaned. So there you have it. We harvested, washed, dried, and now stored the mint. It will last an entire year. Enjoy.